On July 9th, the United States government imposed the sanctions and visa restrictions from the Global Magnitsky Act against 4 current and former CCP Xinjiang officials. They and their immediate relatives are barred from entering the US. Their US-based assets will also be frozen. They are CCP Portliburo member and Xinjiang CCP Secretary Chen Quanguo, Director and CCP Secretary of the Xinjiang Public Security Bureau Wang Mingshan, former Deputy Party Secretary of Xinjiang Hailun, and former CCP Secretary of the Xinjiang Public Security Bureau Liujun. This is the first time that the US has restricted visas against the CCP official at the Politburo level. The announcement of the US Treasury Department cited these individuals' connections with serious human rights abuse against ethnic minorities in Xinjiang, which reportedly included mass arbitrary detention and severe physical abuse, among other serious abuses targeting Uyghurs. The 4 on the sanction list are all from the highest level of the Xinjiang local government and Public Security Bureau. Political commentator Zhang Jie calls them the 4 cruel officials in Xinjiang because they work hard to follow the CCP's policies and come up with many brutal ways to torture Uyghurs. Within 2 years of serving as the Xinjiang CCP secretary, Chen has turned a beautiful Xinjiang to the largest outdoor prison in the world and has sent millions of Uyghurs to so-called re-education concentration camps. Chen was the governor of Hubei province and was in charge of Tibet for 5 years. In August 2016, he was transferred to the top position in Xinjiang. After taking office, Chen made a personal pledge to Xi Jinping, proposing stability as the first and foremost in Xinjiang. He enhanced the vocational skills, education, and training centers in the local area, that is, the re-education camps, and his iron-fisted technique was recognized by the central government. At the 19th CCP National Congress in 2017, Chen Quanguo entered the core circle of the CCP and became a member of the Politburo. Zhang Jie believes that the European Union and other Western countries will soon follow suit on sanctioning these 4 Xinjiang officials. He says that the United States will issue additional human rights reports and related actions, and the CCP human rights villains will face greater deterrence. Zhang Jie says that what has happened to the 4 cruel Xinjiang officials shows that the future of Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam will also be tragic. The CCP doesn't trust her. Take the Hong Kong National Security Law as an example. The CCP kept the actual content a secret from her before making it public. While Chen brutally persecuted Uyghurs, Carrie Lam also did not hesitate to sell Hong Kongers out for her own political gain and become an actor carrying out the CCP's persecution on her own people. Former British Conservative Party leader Ian Duncan Smith and former Labour Secretary Chris Bryant both called on British Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab to use the new Magnitsky Act to punish Carrie Lam.